Well, so far, Canada's the best, the UK is the best. Neither have a plant-based option that we can eat, which is a bummer.
I'm Val, and this is my husband Josh. For a long time, we dreamed of a different life. So in the summer of 2019, we sold nearly everything we own and hit the road to travel full-time. Along with our 3 cats, we live and travel in our 30-foot Airstream. Life on the road can be complicated at times, but the opportunities for discovery far outweigh our challenges. Each week, we bring you along to a new destination, discovering with us the best it has to offer. Join us on this journey as we balance work with play and learn how we can all find more adventure in the world around us.
It is our last day at Disney, day 3. If you did not see our last video, we were wrapped in scarves, hats, gloves, multiple layers, puff coats. It was 40 degrees yesterday, and it is now 77 today. So we are back to Florida weather. We are spending our last day at Epcot, and I'm really excited because we decided that we've been on all the rides there are to go on, and so today is all about eating. We're going to eat our way through the 10 countries of Epcot. We're going to eat something from every single spot. We're going to find the best plant-based options at each of them, give that to you so that you know the next time you're here. And we've got a little ride in as well today, which will be fun. And we're just really excited to explore all the different countries. I have been to Epcot before.
I have not, so this will be my first experience at Epcot. Really looking forward to it, and should be a lot of fun.
It's also the first time I've been back to Epcot since I was like a freshman in high school, and I have since been to 9 of the 10 countries in the Epcot in real life, in the real place. So I'm looking forward to that.
And myself, I've been to none of those countries, so it'll, I guess, be my first time.
You haven't been to Canada? You've been to Mexico.
Well, those are 2 of the countries.
All right, so
yes.
Josh's
Okay,
been to
never
2
mind
of the
then.
10, so he's got 2 of them under his belt.
I lied to you.
All right, so let's go in. Let's get our first thing. We're both hungry and ready to eat. So far, Canada's the best, the UK is the best. Neither have a plant-based option that we can eat, which is a bummer. At Canada, they did have a mushroom risotto that was full of dairy, so if you still eat dairy, that's an option for you. In Canada, there was literally nothing in the UK, unfortunately. But Josh and I are both starving, so we need to find some food. I've got to believe that at some point we're gonna come across a plant-based option, because we saw really good options in both Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom. So we're gonna keep walking and hope we find some food. Okay, so France, finally, the place you think would have the least opportunity with all the butter, but we found a pumpkin soup in a little bread bowl. It's really cute, it has like a little top. Really super cute. And of course we got a little bit of wine, so we're gonna eat this. We're actually saving our appetite because when we get to the Asian countries, we do know there's a lot of options. So we're gonna eat this as a little starter and drink our wine, and then we'll head on to the next country.
So we got a lentil salad, a couscous salad, and a falafel wrap. I would recommend that you ask them for no yogurt. We did not realize that in the picture it didn't show yogurt. It has yogurt or some kind of white sauce on it, which I'm sure is cream-based. So just keep that in mind. But honestly, we're both so hungry right now that we've got to eat. So we're gonna dive in. Decided for Japan that we were actually going to sit down and eat, and we've come to like the main building restaurant. It has hibachi on one side and a more traditional sit-down Japanese on this side. We have a beautiful spot next to the window, which is really great. We ordered a couple different things: a tofu dish, a vegetable roll, and a vegetable udon noodle roll dish. We're going to share them all. And first that came out was this beautiful tofu dish. It looks so good, and we're going to cheers our beer and dive in. We just finished up lunch in Japan and it was really good. We both were saying how we hadn't really had good Japanese food in quite some time, and it was just really nice. It's one of our favorite things to eat, and so it was really delicious, and the staff was amazing by far. And Disney has high standards, but by far the best like interaction with employees at Disney we have had yet. They were amazing.
It was a really great experience. Highly recommend checking out the Japan area.
Yeah, it's called Tokyo Dining. If you want to go, it's like in the big main building when you first come into Japan, so that was definitely worth it.
And there's a hibachi area as well in that same restaurant space, but we chose to have more of a sit down by the window, traditional Japanese food. As Val said, it was great.
Yeah, it was a perfect lunch and it filled us up and we felt great. We are now over at, it's called The Land, and there is kind of like one ride at Epcot that we wanted to do. We were able to get a fast pass. It's called Soarin Around the World. We have absolutely no idea really what to expect for this ride. There's not a lot of information about it. Seems to say it's going to take you on a flight through around the world, so we're not really sure. But
what does that mean?
What does that mean?
We'll find out.
We don't know. So we're going in, we're going to check it out, and hopefully it's a really cool ride. So let's go.
That was a lot of fun.
That was not what we were expecting at all, but that was actually, I think, in my top 5 rides we've done at Disney. Like, it was really cool.
Super cool experience. You felt like you were there. The graphics were out of control.
And like they were sort of pumping a little bit of wind at you, so like as you're soaring, you're physically feeling like you're actually flying through it, and that was really cool.
It was really great. Highly recommend it.
Yeah.
The line itself wasn't too bad if you didn't have a fast pass.
Nope.
I think it was around 30 minutes.
Yep, definitely worth it.
So, I mean, compared to what we've seen in the past, where they can get upwards of 2 to 3 hours, still very nice.
I will say too, they have like a warning on the outside if you're afraid of heights or any of that.
like not to take the ride. As you may know, I'm not a huge fan of heights, and I actually felt totally fine on it. I think you just have to remind yourself that you're like 10 feet off the ground and you're totally okay, because there's moments where it like tips you and you're like, whoa, but you're okay. It's really not as bad as the big giant caution sign makes it feel like. So we are now going to head back into sort of the country area. We're going to pick up where we left off after Japan, which I think is Italy.
Yeah.
And
we have about half of the restaurants left,
Yeah.
so we're going to finish that off for the night and see what we can finish else before the fireworks.
we're craving something a little sweet, so we're going to see if there's something we can find that will be okay.
Yeah.
It probably isn't, but we're going to do our best to see what we can find. Maybe there'll be some like shaved ice or something in Italy. So
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And a beer in Germany for sure.
Yes.
So let's go. It's Italy, and we didn't even bother to look at the food. We just simply looked for wine.
Straight to the wine.
Straight to the wine. Because when you're in Italy, all you really want is the wine and the pizza. And since we didn't want a full meal, we just opted for the wine. So we both had a beautiful glass of Pinot Noir. It was lovely. We sat, we sipped. It was a great time. Now we're gonna head over to Germany and see what we can get ourselves into over there.
Yeah.
So let's go. Germany, we decided on a giant pretzel and a beer for the first. I'm in a pretzel this big, it's literally the size of my face. Since I was actually at Oktoberfest in Germany, so I'm really excited about this. It's gonna be really delicious.
The beer looks extra delicious as well.
It's like a really rich, dark beer. It looks so good. We decided that this tour around Epcot has turned into us eating and drinking around because there's not a lot of plant-based options in Epcot. But ironically, we are not alone. There are a ton of people, it seems, who just come to Epcot to get drunk. So I truly appreciate this. I love their shirts they all have on about that they're here to just get drunk. So cheers to all of them. We're gonna have another drink and keep making our way around to
Whatever country's
I
next.
think China is next. I think we're off to China after this. So cheers. Oh no, Prost. Prost. Well, we checked out all of the menus in China, and unfortunately, everything that was sort of like vegetable based actually had pork in it that we could find. There was one veggie stir fry, but it was really big, and we were looking for something just like a little small. We were hoping there was going to be a veggie spring roll or like a veggie dumpling.
Yeah, something a little lighter.
Something later. There wasn't, so we are going to move on from China onto Norway and see what we can find over there. I've been to Norway. I'm not anticipating that we'll find something to eat over there either. Just from when I was there, it was very fish-based, so we'll see what we find. Let's go!
Okay, so as we expected, we didn't find anything to eat in Norway. That's okay. Wander around. Beware, it's land of frozen rides, so it's a little bit packed over there. Be prepared. We have about 2 hours before the fireworks. So what we decided is to take a break from the food. There are 2 rides that we haven't done. One is in the dome and one is called
Mission Space.
Mission Space.
So both of them had a little bit shorter wait times. We're gonna jump on those. Looking forward to it. We've never been on those myself. I know you've been.
Nope, I haven't been on either of these either.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ride these. Should kill about an hour. We're gonna go back to Mexico. We're gonna hit some margaritas and some tacos.
Yes.
Or yeah, tacos probably. And then it'll be just about time for the fireworks. It's perfect. So off we go, Mission Space.
So we got 2 missions. Which one are we gonna choose? Who knows?
X2 space shuttle. It's powered by solid hydrogen and can accelerate from 0 to 6,000 in 60 seconds. So when you hear the words "go for launch," you'll definitely want to hang.
Come back to Mexico now, kind of planted ourselves so that we can watch the fireworks. We got some nachos and guac, and then we got like a nice salad, and we're gonna make like a taco salad. That's like probably the best we could find. And then we're gonna finish out tonight watching the fireworks. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. We hope that you'll subscribe to our channel and come along on all of our travels. Josh and I put out videos twice a week, so we'll check you in the next video. Bye.